They just stopped that motorcycle there. You'll see the lady doesn't have any helmet. She's wearing slippers, and there's a small child in the front, also no helmet. Bonus points for this one. He's actually got 2 children, so that's excess passenger, no helmet. Obviously the plate is broken, no shoes. I just don't know why people are willing to really take that risk. The rider at the back already handed over his license. One of the little girls was just balanced on the front. This one's a nice bike, but unfortunately no crash helmet. Oh, and by the way, the lady with the child, she allegedly showed an expired registration and so far hasn't been able to show any driver's license. And there you go, I just heard the enforcer say walang lisensya, so I don't know. One of the comments I often see is, why don't you stop the cars and check their paperwork? You can see all of these motorcycles passing by without being stopped because they're only stopping those vehicles or those motorcycles that have a violation. If there's no violation, they're not stopping them. It's not a checkpoint. And that's one more motorcycle they flagged down now. Unfortunately, the lady on the back was wearing a bicycle helmet. Also, both wearing slippers, and there's no plate attached. One of the things that amazes me is that when they catch an unlicensed driver, or especially an unlicensed rider, you see a lot of people commenting, oh, you're picking on motorcycles. They're actually making the road safer for everybody. I'm not sure why you would complain. That's another rider they flagged down for unauthorized helmet and slippers. It's such a nice motorcycle, but the helmet is just designed for bicycles. Oh, the rider actually has a proper helmet in the back box. Look at that flimsy piece of plastic. It might look slightly like a helmet, but it's really not going to offer you any kind of protection in an accident. And as you know, under the single ticketing system of Metro Manila, it specifically says that both the driver and passenger are prohibited from wearing slippers. The reason why they put an enforcer over there on the U-turn is because some violators were rushing to make the U-turn as soon as they saw the enforcers. Sometimes people even turn around and counterflow just to run away from enforcers. It's crazy. Wouldn't it be easier just to obey the law for your own safety and so that you don't always have to run away? And they're actually already ticketing someone over there on the U-turn, again for unauthorized or substandard motorcycle helmet. They would have got away, but there's an enforcer there. They just flagged down this rider, but I'm not sure what the violation is. He looks like he's okay. He's got the proper helmet, he's got shoes, his plate on the back. I'll have to ask what happened. So according to the enforcer, there was actually a back rider, a passenger that wasn't wearing a helmet, and then they jumped down, but it's too late. The enforcers already saw it. I've seen quite a few of these this morning. Look at how many people are on board. It's amazing. A lot of people keep asking about the new resolution from MMDA on e-trikes and e-bikes. I think MMDA made the right decision, but I also think we're going to struggle to see a huge improvement on the road. Because a lot of e-trikes are colorum. They're operating as a legal public transport. It's a huge business that generates millions and millions of pesos. And a lot of the time, the people operating them are either very well connected or they actually have a position. So they're not going to want to give up that money. That's a lot of money they're earning. Anyway, let's see how it plays out. I don't want to jump to conclusions, and I do think the MMDA and the LGUs that signed that resolution are on the right path. I just don't know how well it can be enforced. What you often notice is that it's the wife or the girlfriend that's given the substandard or unauthorized helmet. I don't know if it's about saving money or if it's about hardship in life, but bicycle helmet just does not provide the right level of protection. Sometimes the bikes are so nice, they've got accessories and things like that, but the helmet, they're actually going to flag down that jeepney now for illegal loading, unloading. There's a lot of signs here. And actually this road is often complained about because people say it takes so long to pass through because all the Jeeps and UV Express turn this into a terminal. Look at the condition of the tires. You can already see the wire. The UV Express is meant to be point to point, but a lot of the time it's treated more like a Jeep and it just loads, unloads wherever it wants, even if there's signs saying no loading, unloading. Right now the team are looking at this bus, which was about to be loaded by a lot of passengers, but it's meant to be P-Tex. So the bus is now leaving without passengers.